We've had a few reoccurring guests come back on the show for second dates.
Oh, yeah.
Like recently we've had Roofer and Matt Man come back a second time around.
Why do they always have good nicknames?
Yeah, well,
really good ones.
Today we have another guy with not a cool nickname. It's Mark.
Oh, Mark.
Oh, man.
I mean, just a slight disappointment to our show, but...
But he's returning to the Brooke and Jeffrey stage one more time. And in his email, he said that he's actually learned his lesson from the last time he was on with us and made a major life change because of it.
I can't wait to hear what it is.
I don't even know what it is yet. But first, welcome back to the show, Mark.
Thank you.
I mean, I would like to say I remember everything about you, Mark, but... What were you here for last time?
Don't call him forgettable, Brooke.
Well, it's just his name is kind of generic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why it was easy to remember the other dudes,
Maybe he changed his name. Maybe that's the big life change. What is it?
I didn't change my name. My name is still Mark.
Okay.
But you may remember the last time I was on your show, I told you about how I went on a date to the Sriracha factory.
You're Sriracha dude.
I totally remember that.
Yeah, that was cool.
What happened there?
She gave me a hard time because she saw that I drove a Nissan Leaf.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
And she said it was like a reflection of your manhood or something.
Yeah. So the thing that's new is to avoid making that same mistake, I switched cars and I got a pickup truck. And now I'm a manly man.
Oh, pickup
I can hear the testosterone coming through the speakers right
That's
now.
right.
Pickup Mark.
What are you doing? Why are you listening to her? She wasn't right.
Well, I'm learning women are really superficial, especially with the online dating, arena. I want to make a great first impression right away, or it's just over. It's just, you just get judged and then they move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how
So
it is.
now did you change your dating profile to just you and the truck?
Yeah. And then one, I'm actually standing on top of it.
Oh,
Wait, there's multiple truck photos?
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I have a bunch.
just
yeah.
dominating that 6-cylinder vehicle.
What are you trying to attract right now? Because who did you go out with? I can't imagine.
You're clearly not on the online dating thing.
She's
Yeah.
not.
No, but
She's
Alexis
married.
is, and she backs me up on this one.
It's bad.
Alexis is just looking for guys with big boats, so
Yeah, true.
that's totally
true.
different
You could have
category.
27 pictures of a boat.
Yeah.
She would be like, swipe right. I don't even see the guy.
Yeah,
You're
but
not wrong.
But Mark, so tell us about the girl that you ended up matching with. Who's she?
Yeah, so I guess the pictures worked with Chloe, who was really cute, and she complimented my truck pic.
you're looking for deep conversation.
Okay.
Yes, we started talking about cars and food.
Okay.
Nice.
So where'd you guys go out? What'd you do?
So another lesson I learned from last time, I'm not taking her on some Tapatia condiment tour.
We go to the Heinz factory. 57 varieties.
Yeah. What did you do?
So I took her someplace, a little more manly.
The monster truck rally.
Yeah.
No. Hey, that's a good one. I'll write that one down.
That would actually be a fun date, to be honest.
Where'd you go?
We went to a hot dog factory.
No, you didn't.
Oh, wait a
Why did you
minute.
end that with factory again, Mark? Do you learn nothing?
Took her to a wiener warehouse? Like, why would you do that,
And
bro?
who wants to know the process of making a hot
I
dog?
know.
That is the secret that nobody wants the answer to.
Hold on, let's hear him out. Maybe it's more fun than we're jumping to conclusions. Tell us about the hot dog factory.
Well, I was thinking that the people at the factory wouldn't go into so much detail.
Ew.
But they take you in the back area and they show you the whole meat process. And honestly, it's kind of gross.
Yeah. And then you
Yeah.
sample afterwards, like, a little snout in that one.
I mean,
Delicious.
Hold on, what did Chloe think when you two were touring the factory? What was her
Well,
vibe?
it was pretty easy to tell that she was horrified and disgusted by the whole thing.
I can't even believe she said yes to that date.
Okay, I did tell her that we were going on a surprise factory tour, but that's all I said.
Oh, yeah, big surprise.
Yeah.
So she wasn't even mentally prepared for
Yeah.
it.
Oh, no.
So I realized it was a bad idea, and I wanted to say, like, hey, let's get out of here. But the tour guide was kind of persistent.
He's like, you're the only ones here. You can't leave.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's just get out of the factory. I mean, did anything happen after the factory, or was
Yeah.
that the whole thing?
Well, we decided that after all that, we both needed a drink.
Oh,
and so I walked her over to her car, and she was going to follow me, and we were going to go to this Mexican restaurant that I knew.
The Chalupa Factory?
Yeah.
No. That's not funny.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry. Where'd you go?
Too soon.
Well, after that, I saw her take a left, and then I thought it was a mistake, but then I think she just bailed. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Have you tried to reach out to her?
Yeah, I've tried to reach out to her, and I haven't heard, so I don't know what's happening.
I mean, you kind of know what's happening.
You do.
Mark.
Yeah.
Can't believe you thought, what's the most manly thing? Sausage. You
I
are a
think that's
very
right on the
literal
nose.
man.
I thought it was a good idea. I don't know.
Okay, we'll see what Chloe thought when we call her and get your second date update right after this, all right?
All right.
Hold on, man. We're in the middle of a second date update with our listener, Mark, who told me in his email that even though he's been on the show with us once before, he'd rather not return again for a third time after this.
Oh, no, regardless.
We're going to have to be some miracle workers then right now. I'm going to tell
I
you
don't
that.
blame him. He's looking for the one. And yes, he's made some adjustments in his life because if you didn't hear, he went from owning a Nissan Leaf to driving a gas-guzzling man truck.
Okay.
I think it's got a Hemi in it.
And
That's not why women are... Okay, keep going.
he also
Speak for yourself.
upgraded from a condiment factory to a 100% no-beef hot dog factory for his first date.
No beef?
We're talking about the main course.
It's interesting that he keeps picking factory tours.
Yeah, that's what bugs me.
Mark,
Well,
do you have a thing for factories or what's going on there?
I'm interested in them, yeah.
Okay.
Well, you learn
Yeah,
something, and
I
it's
suppose.
an activity. I guess on paper it checks the box.
It's like
Maybe
that.
just go on your own time.
Yeah, remember, didn't they do that on Sesame Street, like how things were made forever ago? You go to the crayon factory or something.
See?
Yeah, I got bored of watching stuff on YouTube like this, and I just wanted to see this in person.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, it's nice to have an activity to do together on a first date. And the thing is, we don't know a whole lot about your date, Chloe. We just heard a lot of what happened at the factory.
True.
And I personally would like to get to know her.
You would?
Well, just
She's great, she's super cute, but just please don't date her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff, don't
Yeah,
take
it
this
did
from
sound
me.
weird when you said it that way, Jeff. Like you were like, I want to get to know her. Anyway.
well, we're just going to call and see what happens.
There's a lot of positives going for you. I think a simple apology that the hot dogs were a bad idea. That's all it's going to take.
Unless she loved the hot dogs, in which case you wouldn't need to
She
apologize.
didn't show up at the bar to meet him for a drink afterwards.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Maybe
So
she
we're
got
gonna-
lost because
gonna read
her
between-
car is not a manly truck.
Okay.
Oh.
So let's just call Chloe and see what she has to say. Here we go. I'm going to dial her number right now.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Chloe?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Chloe. What's up? My name's Jeff from a morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Okay. Hi.
Welcome to our
Chloe.
show.
Hi.
You're on right now.
I'm on the radio right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Tour of a radio show right now.
Pretty cool, huh?
I don't know. Why are you calling me?
I'm
know
calling
it's not
because I
cool.
want to get to know you, Chloe. And I'd just like to ask you a question. What's your favorite homemade dessert? You more of a cobbler gal or a strudel mistress?
Oh, a strudel.
Wait, you're calling me to ask me dessert questions?
Apparently, that's Jeff's get to know you
Yeah, just-
opener.
Just want
I
to get
like
to
it,
know a
Jeff.
little bit about
Yeah.
you because we have heard some interesting things about you from one of our listeners.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, really.
Nothing about desserts. Definitely more main course
Yeah.
type of deal.
A
Protein.
listener you went on a date with not too long ago named Mark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Remember?
Didn't get a great reaction there,
Yeah. Quite a date you went on with Mark, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what he told you, but it was pretty weird.
Uh-huh.
but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Mark told us that he took you to a hot dog factory, which I know there was a little bit of judgment in the room, but I want to give him a little bit of credit.
Yeah.
Because-
He put forth some effort.
Put effort in. I mean, not
I'll
a
give
lot
him
of
that.
people are doing hot dog factory tour dates these days.
I
We're
mean,
not
no
going to say
one.
that there's probably a reason
Yeah.
for that, but sure. Chloe,
I think he's a Renaissance man.
I mean, he said it was a surprise. What did you think when you pulled up to the hot dog factory?
I was surprised.
I hope
Probably
you
shocking.
I hope you weren't a vegetarian or anything. He did check with
no,
you
no.
beforehand.
Although I might go that route after seeing what I saw there.
That's tough.
Feels like a natural transition,
What?
probably.
Meat slime doesn't do it for you.
Well, I mean, the reason that we're calling is because this is called a second date update, and we're trying to help Mark understand what went wrong. And what he told us is that you guys had a plan to meet up and have a drink together, but you got lost on the way to the restaurant or the bar.
I don't think he said lost.
No, it was, I was not lost.
What? I'm shocked.
I mean, I will say, Chloe, that's not very cool, though. You know, to like say you're going to meet up with it for a drink and then not show up. Is there a reason why you didn't?
Oh, yeah. So after we finished with the tour, he said, hey, let's go have a food and drink somewhere. And I know this place where if you tell them you're a teacher, they give you a free burrito.
Nice.
Oh, my God. Was he joking?
I love that.
He did not seem like he was joking, and I thought that was super shady. Like, you're going to lie about being a teacher for a free burrito? There's no excuse for that.
Okay.
Yeah, all kidding aside.
So
that
Really?
if he hadn't said that, you would have probably met him for a drink. It was just maybe that was the nail in the coffin.
Oh, yeah, I could have gone for a drink at that point, but I just do not want to be associated with people like that.
yeah, take
You
advantage.
think it's like a character thing?
Like, teachers are one of the most crucial jobs in the world, and they're so underpaid.
True.
Like, they're just being completely selfless and taking advantage of that. I was
Yeah,
just
but
like,
he's not stealing the burritos from the teachers, you know?
I mean, I don't know what the requirements are for these burritos, so, like, if we do get these free burritos, maybe we are taking them from some other teachers that are hungry and underpaid.
That is true.
I'm guessing Mark would know what the requirements were to get the free burrito,
Yeah,
and we
for
can
sure.
ask him about it because he's on the other line right now wanting to talk to you, Chloe.
Oh, my. Seriously?
Yep. Mark?
Are you kidding me that that's the reason why you didn't? I mean, come on. What?
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. You lied about being a teacher. Like, what kind of low-life, selfish idiot does that?
Well, hold on a second. I doubt Mark actually followed through with going and getting the free burrito.
I don't.
Right, Mark? You didn't go through with it.
Well, I mean, honestly, yeah, I got the free burrito.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
Did you have
I
to,
mean,
like,
I was really hungry. I left a big tip.
I was going to
I
say,
thought
wow.
you got-
you tipped him.
you got samples at the hot dog place?
That made you hungry.
Yeah, but nothing beats a burrito, you know?
Okay.
I mean, he's
well,
right.
I mean,
we
Did
can
you-
all admit.
Okay.
did you just straight lie, or how did you get the, I mean, did you have to show, like, a fake ID?
You know what? I don't feel like being judged for this right now. I did it, and it worked, and I got free food. So,
Okay.
hey, everyone's got to hustle, right?
All right.
I mean,
not really a hustle.
I think, Chloe, I'm just reading the room here. I don't think we think this is that an egregious of a lie. He wanted to get you some free food for you, too, on your date. Like, that's a nice thing,
No,
right?
see, why is he not paying on a date? I'm
He's
just
still
saying.
tempted if you're on
It's cheap.
the
I
side.
think it's cheap a little bit, but
Yeah.
you know, like it's
Resourceful.
It's creative. It's resourceful. Kind of funny.
And when it comes down to it, aren't we all teachers in some way?
I don't-
Constantly
Yeah.
learning and teaching
You
each
guys do
other
learn
things.
a lot from me on a daily.
You know, I couldn't agree more with you. I help my niece with her homework sometimes, with her math homework.
Oh, that counts.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
think
Yeah, I
that
mean,
counts.
not this year, but like, you know, a couple years ago or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day, you
I
did.
think there's a 5-year period where it counts. So,
He's a teaching veteran.
yeah, you're still in the window.
When she hit second grade, it got too hard.
This is making it worse, Mark. You just need to apologize.
See,
Yeah.
I mean, you do.
Chloe, he's pretty honorable.
Yeah, honorable.
He's an honorable man. Don't you agree, Chloe?
I don't know. Lying, like, it's not a good look under any circumstances, but, like, on a first date, and you're not going to pay for our meal, and, like, I don't know. What else are you going to lie about? Just to save a buck or for something else? You know, I don't know. Is he going to say he's a veteran so he can get a discount on his insurance?
Ooh.
You know?
Oh, well, I don't know what insurance company you're talking about, but you don't technically need to be a veteran to get that insurance. So,
Oh, okay. Can I get that insurance company too, Mark?
These are stupid.
I am overpaying for everything right
Jeff's
now.
going to be living for free after this
Yeah.
phone call, Jess.
Maybe
I'm
we
a
need to be
veteran
friends, Mark.
teacher and a surgeon.
Mark, I think you owe Chloe just an apology, okay?
oh, what am I supposed to apologize for? I got a free burrito? I mean,
Here's the thing, Chloe. I can get you a free burrito, and you won't have to lie about anything
That's true.
we'll pay to send you guys out on another date.
Free burritos on us.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm not interested, no.
Oh, that was pretty quick.
But Chloe, he drives a truck. You're not going to find a manlier guy than this.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate you having my back.
Oh, man. Bro to bro.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Mark, what kind of perv takes their first date to a hot dog factory? Did you think that was going to make me want to sleep with you or something?
What? No, I mean, I just thought it was interesting to learn, is to teach you something maybe, because I'm a teacher.
Okay, I'm a teacher.
okay.
Still holding on to that one. Okay.